Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered about the changing face of the moon? What causes the phases of the moon, and why do they occur? Today we're diving into the celestial ballet of the Earth, Moon, and Sun, and the fascinating lunar phases they create. We begin with the new moon, where the moon is positioned between the Earth and the Sun. The side of the moon that's illuminated by the Sun is facing away from us, rendering it dark from our vantage point on Earth. As the moon continues its orbit, it enters the waxing phases. During this time we see a thin, crescent shape that gradually expands night by night. More of the illuminated side becomes visible to us, growing until it reaches the first quarter moon. The first quarter moon is a half-moon shape, where half of the moon is bathed in sunlight. The term quarter doesn't refer to the amount of the moon that's lit, but instead to the moon being 1/4 of the way through its monthly orbit around the Earth. After the first quarter, the moon's illuminated portion continues to grow. This phase is called waxing gibbous. The moon appears more than half illuminated but not quite full yet. The full moon phase occurs when the Earth is positioned between the moon and the Sun. We can see the entire illuminated side of the moon, marking the midpoint of the lunar cycle. Following the full moon, the moon begins to wane. During the waning phases, the illuminated portion of the moon gradually decreases until it reaches the third quarter moon. The third quarter moon is similar to the first quarter, with half the moon illuminated, however this time it's the opposite half. The term third quarter indicates the moon is 3/4 of the way through its orbit. As the moon continues its orbit, it enters the waning crescent phase. A thin crescent shape becomes visible again, with less of the illuminated side seen each night until we return to the new moon phase. This rhythmic progression of lunar phases is a captivating dance of celestial bodies. The changing positions of the Earth, Moon, and Sun create this endless cycle, a spectacle that has mesmerized humans for centuries. So, the next time you gaze up at the moon, remember the intricate dance that's taking place and the cosmic forces at play.